For years, it's been a wind-blown expanse of weeds and junk and a dim echo of no progress. Within this man-made desert, some derelict remains, a relic recalling years of conflict that still cast their shadow over us. Long Kesh, we say. The maze, we say, always with some grit catching in our voices. But nearby, signs of an earlier and much different conflict. A sturdy blockhouse from World War II. Over here, a pair of old wartime aeroplane hangars. Evidence that this waste ground was once a home to heroes. And inside, a small clutch of determined volunteers preparing a day to mark that heroism. In our small way, it's a chance to say thank you to those young American airmen who stopped by in our strange land 70 years ago, on their way to help make history in World War II.
Off we go into the wild blue yonder, climbing high into the sun. Here they come, zooming to meet our thunder. Atom boys, give them
A lot of people in Northern Ireland do not appreciate the amount of work that took place in Northern Ireland during the World War II, and in particular the enormous efforts made by the United States. There were thousands of GIs here. There were thousands of United States Air Force personnel. There were Americans here at Long Kesh, and it was the Advance Composite Command of the 8th Air Force. Now, we're talking about ordinary men. Some of them are farmers, some of them are clerks, some of them worked in offices. Some wanted to take part in the war and do their bit.
And they were among the first to arrive, and in a tribute to them, the Ulster Aviation Society are having an open day today at the World War II base at the Maze. Raymond Burrows is chairman of the group. It was a place that they really came to love, wasn't it?
Oh, absolutely. They became involved with a lot of families. There's a lot of GI brides. They took out kids for Christmas parties, something which a lot of the children here have never had before.
But that was 70 years ago, the product of meticulous military organisation. Can a little group of volunteers in 2012 pull off a tribute that's worthy of those young American men?
Every time I look at the hangar, I cannot help but be impressed. Being here 3 or 4 days a week, I get used to walking past the exhibits, but in a moment of quiet reflection, I look around me and I think, this is absolutely incredible what we have achieved here. And we've only achieved it using teamwork. No one person is responsible for everything, and it's an example of what can be achieved by volunteer.
Okay, let's go back.
It's all a matter of coordination. There's lots of things need done. So many things are taking place. Tried to make the day a family-orientated day. We also have to look at signage and a lot of paperwork to boot. The Seahawk is coming out along with the Buccaneer. The Seahawk is an aircraft which you've used on many occasions to let the kids get in and have their photograph taken.
These are some pictures for the younger children to colour in.
No way, I'm taking tail off. Mo getting off to a bit of a damp start.
It's definitely a cooler feel to the air this weekend. The winds are in the north.
The one thing which we have no control over is the weather. The weather forecast for this week has been more than dismal. They're forecasting heavy rain and winds all the way through Saturday, possibly to Sunday. Either way, we've had to do the preparations. We can't just wait and see what the weather's going to do and then make a decision at the very last minute. There was a lot of pre-planning went into this. It was quite early on I realised that at least 3 of the aircraft would have to be moved.
Is that it then? Wow.
The Buccaneer is one of our special aircraft in that we have kept the aircraft in good condition. We will have the Buccaneer out on the Saturday. We'll actually be folding the wings. We'll be rotating the bomb bay, lifting and lowering the undercarriage.
What's the
the problem with the doors. It was just a piece of reinforced steel had been welded to the bottom some years ago, and it's catching on the door.
That's us.
Simple coordination.
Tomorrow is going to get off to quite a damp start, but it will eventually be turned much better towards the end of the day with some brighter weather developing from the west. And that will
That drier and eventually brighter weather will make its way over to the east. So expect it to dry up this afternoon wherever you are. Expect some sunshine later on
Ladies and gentlemen,
today
if
as
I have
well.
your attention, please, especially the members of the society who are volunteering today, and any ATC cadets who are here. Today, the reputation of society is on the line.
Okay, we're only seconds away from the start. Let's see if this works. Okay, the police came by, so that was good to see. Pillars don't always have an easy time. It's all a matter of coordination, simple coordination. I think the whole event today has been an absolute success. I think it would be somewhere around the 2,500 people. It's the teamwork that has achieved what we have.